If you don't know me, I stopped putting the alcohol into my gob 10 years ago. I've been making videos ever since, and it was by far the best decision that I've ever made in my life. So today I want to talk about 5 different ways that alcohol has boosted my health over the last decade. And by the way, it didn't take 10 years for me to start noticing the changes. After 10 days, you're going to notice the changes to your life and your body as soon as you stop putting this shit in. So here's my 5. Number 1, improved immune system. I think this is one of the most under the radar changes. It's not something we usually focus on, but it's super important because it likely affects everything else that you do in your life. To put it bluntly, I don't get sick anymore. The odd sniffle here and there, but not much downtime to illness, right? I don't get sick. Now, this benefit kicks in from day one. You might not notice it from day one, but it's something that kicks in on day one and everything starts to improve from day one. And just linger on this for a moment. Linger on all the background benefits that this is going to give you. Better ability to fight off infections and illnesses, faster recovery times, lower inflammation, better gut health, stronger mental health, and living a much, much, much healthier life. And when it comes to healing your body, after you've stopped drinking alcohol, healing your body from all the poison that you've been putting there over the years, you can't have a better friend than an improved and improving immune system. Right? Number 2, better digestion. This was a real issue for me over the years. As an alcohol user, my digestion was just lousy. I had constant heartburn, constant pain in the stomach, in the chest, in the throat. It was awful. I was taking these Rennies, these little nasty, chalky, chewy peppermint tablets, a small packet every day. I was chomping on them, a bit like candy. And it wasn't just the alcohol was causing these bad digestion problems. It was all the other crap that I was putting into my body because I was drinking alcohol, right? All the junk food the day of me drinking, junk food the day after, all that kind of stuff. So roll on, stopping the alcohol, and I don't think I've had indigestion since, right? And my nutrition in general is 10 times better than it was. Another win-win situation. Next is healthier skin overall. Now, alcohol is going to dehydrate the skin, which makes you look older, way older than your actual age. And people think that the liver is the only organ that's been affected by alcohol. Think again, wherever the alcohol flows, the damage shows. And really, when you think about it, it doesn't show any more blatantly than in your skin. So look at that wrinkled skin and think, just take pictures of yourself on day 1 when you stop drinking alcohol. Quit drinking for 30 days and compare those of how you look on day 30, and you'll be shocked. I'm not too fussed about how my skin looks. I like the crabby old lobster look, if I'm being honest, but it's your first line of defense. It's an important organ in protecting, in hydration, in temperature regulation, in feeling the outside world, your sensations. How your skin appears it's a good overall indicator, but it's much more than how you look, right? So anyway, before I continue, if you want to support what we do here on YouTube, I'd really appreciate if you consider supporting us on Patreon. The link is in the description below, and really thank you to everybody who has already become a supporter. Your pledges are very much appreciated. So next one is enhanced mental clarity. This was a big one for me. I didn't realize how bad my thinking was until I stopped drinking alcohol, until I was a good bit into this journey. If you can't think straight, you can't make good decisions. If you're not making good decisions, where the hell is that going to lead you? Where are you going in life, and how fast are you getting there? I don't think I was going anywhere. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I was like a ship without a rudder. It's a waste of a good brain It's a waste of a good life. Stopping drinking alcohol lifted the fog from my brain. It improved my concentration levels, gave me more focus, and just raised my overall mental function within a relatively short space of time. And it's important that you do the best with what you have, right? I mean, you've only got what you have. And again, this is something that you're going to feel the real benefits of in the longer term. You know, in the short term certainly, but in the longer term more so. Look, when you wake up in the morning with a hangover, what's your focus going to be on, right? More than likely your focus is going to be on how crap you feel and how to make that shitty feeling go away. And when I was going through that, a recurring thought of mine was never again, I'm never going to drink again until the next time, right? It was always, I was never going to drink again until the next time. And it was so fickle. You can't live your life like that. And finally, I want to go on to increased energy levels. You know, the older you get, the more valuable your time and energy become for obvious reasons. Now think about how much of your precious time and your precious energy you waste with everything that is involved with being a drinker. And it boils down to one thing, really, the absolute waste of your limited time and your limited energy is enormous. You know, people say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough energy. Well, if drinking alcohol is something that you do on a regular basis, no shit, Sherlock, you know, time to wise up. Having a clear head, day after day, no more hangovers ever. Just imagine what this can do for your levels of persistence, your discipline, your long-term commitment to yourself, to building the best life that you can, to your self-control, to your self-confidence, to your self-esteem, your overall abilities, right? Your creativity, your endurance. Just put in X, whatever. You know, I could go on and on and on about the benefits of this. And all that time and energy that I used to spend on drinking alcohol, I now invest in my family, in my education, in traveling, in doing the things that enhance my life instead of diminishing my life. You know, I spend time on the things that upgrade me and magnify what I'm good at, what I've already got, instead of spending time on something that is slowly destroying me from the inside out, right? Small steps in the right direction. That's all we're talking about here, bit by bit. So there you go. There's my 5 ways that my health has improved. And stopping drinking alcohol is really the starting point. And that can be a massive foundation for really opening up all your future potential. It's one of the best choices that you can make to improve your health, and from there, one of the best choices that you can make to improve your life. So take care of yourself. Speak to you again soon. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.